Wednesday from the Redneck Garage. Well, I'm out in the garage today and was going to go outside and film, but it is so stinking windy that it would just be a big... But I thought I would tell you what's going on today at the Redneck Garage. You know that I got the hardtop for the Jeep. Of course, the only other part of that equation was finding some hardtop doors. So I checked on eBay, I checked on Craigslist, I checked all over the place. I did find some on eBay, but they wanted like $699 for the doors, and then they wanted another $250 to ship them. And I'm like, man, that's just too much money. So I kept looking. Didn't really find any on Craigslist that were close to me. But what I did do is I got on carparts.com, which is a listing of all the used parts in the United States. I started searching there, and I found a place in Connecticut that had 2 red doors. So I emailed the cat, and I was just like, hey, I saw you had these doors. He didn't have any price lists. I said, are they in pretty good shape? Yeah. And I said, how much are they? And I told him where I was at, and I said, and can you ship them? And he goes, yeah, we can ship them. And he came back with a price of $550 shipped, and I was just like, heck yeah. So he sent me a PayPal invoice, and I paid it. Hadn't seen pictures of it, hadn't seen anything about the doors themselves, and he said he'd ship them. Well, he shipped them UPS, taped them all together, and you can see kind of this is how they arrived. So, wow, I would have shipped them separately. You know, it couldn't have been much cheaper to ship them together. And they did get a little bit of shipping damage, so I was going to show you what the doors looked like and how, just how thrilled I am to get those. So here's the doors that I received for $550, man. That is so freaking cool. They were red, and I got them from Connecticut, man. And they were in good shape, except for the shipping, where they got jacked up a little bit, but I'm red painting them, so. But you can see on that corner from the shipping, right here, where it got dented in from being dropped. And this door had a little bit of damage somewhere. I can't remember where. On one of the edges, I think on the bottom edge. I think on the bottom edge it was messed up. But the windows are in it, the regulators are in it. I've got vinyl paint coming to paint the door panels, so that's really cool, the camel color. So these are going to look nice. Now, when they took them off, you can see that they took off the mirror and the hinges and everything. So I will have to order some hinges. I was just out here looking at it, and I will have to order some hinges to mount it to the truck to see what they look like. And I don't know. I've never had a hardtop, so I don't know if that's the same striker plate or not. Maybe it is. Maybe one of you guys can tell me whether that's the same striker plate or not on these doors. But this was for a mirror of some sort. It's coming off. That's going to be fun. You can see that that's kind of eating up. Take a torch to it, heat it up, try to get this off. And then get me some new hinges and put on the hardtop doors and see what they look like. But man, for $550 shipped from Connecticut, that is a heck of a deal. We're going to start disassembly on those here shortly. Of course, that's down the line as far as like the body work on them, but I can start taking them apart and doing all that. Not like I have anything else to do, right? Okay, so that's the update on the doors. Man, I am just really super happy about $550 for a pair of good doors with glass and everything in them. That was a really cool deal. If you're looking for Jeep parts and you don't find it on eBay, and you don't find it on Craigslist, you may try out carparts.com. It's a listing of all the junkyards in the United States, and sometimes you can find a really cool deal, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to keep moving on, working on getting some hinges in for these, and then we're going to test fit them. David from the Redneck Garage, keep turning wrenches.